Is there a different link?
No.
Whereas,
Did you add the Mentimeter?
yeah, that I did, but the thing is, oh shit, we joined.
Femina?
Yes, let's wait for 5 more minutes and then we
Okay.
can.
So this is the right link, right? There is no
Yes.
link.
Yes, yes.
Oh. Femina, how many are we expecting?
Around 75 to 100 actually.
Okay. So there are more numbers to join, right?
Yeah, by the time those who have joined, if you can just follow the do now that is mentioned in the slide. So rename yourself with your name and your place. You can see one example is already there on the on the page. If you can quickly rename yourself, so we will all get to know because I know that you all are from different parts of Kerala. Yeah, so if you can just rename yourself with your name and your place, it will be nice for others to know. Um,
Sarpani, let's start. More people will be joining along the way.
Okay.
okay,
Yes.
over to you, Nirmala.
Yeah, Nirmala, shall I give you a head start?
Okay.
Hey, hi everyone. എൻ്റെ പേര് അരുന്ധതി. I just wanted to introduce Nirmala and Charbini from Read Benefit Team. ഇത് ആദ്യത്തെ സെഷനാണ് നമ്മൾ പുറത്തെ ഒരു എൻറ്റിറ്റി റീഡ് ബെനിഫിറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ ആണ്. അവരാണ് ഇത് എൻറ്റയർലി സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ടു ആൻഡ് ക്യൂറേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. So generally, നമ്മൾ identify ചെയ്ത ഒരു issue was നിങ്ങൾക്ക് problem statement identify ചെയ്ത് solutionലോട്ട് എത്തുന്ന processൽ there are a lot of you who face issues. So randomly ഒരു problem statement choose ചെയ്തിട്ട് when you go to GPT or Gemini and say ഇതാണ് problem statement, find me a solution, that doesn't really work. or നിങ്ങളുടെ creativity അവിടെ അധികമായിട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരുന്നുണ്ടാവില്ല. So we really wanted to help you go through a process where you understand that journey from a problem statement to solution. So there are a couple of mentors who are going for TinkHerHack who has also joined the meeting. So thank you for joining all the mentors and all the participants as well. Yeah, so I'll just give you a head start. This is going to be a interactive session. First things first, would highly recommend all of you to keep your camera on. Because ningade on cam thumbs up hi buys ellam idil involved aanu. So try max of you, please switch your cameras on. If you do not have a book in hand, try to ensure ningade kayil oru piece of paper or book undu ennallathu ensure cheyuka. So keep that handy. Ipo illengil pettannu ellarum poyittu oru book pen eduttondu vanno. Third thing would be interactive. Either ninka samsarikan buddhimuttundengil at least put it in the chat box. Activity start ചെയ്തപ്പോഴത്തേന് they have asked you to rename yourself എന്താ പറയാ സ്ക്രീനിൽ കിടക്കുന്ന ഫോർമാറ്റിൽ. So haven't seen anyone doing it yet, but in case ചെയ്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ what they meant was നിങ്ങളുടെ പേര് ആക്ച്വലി പേര് അണ്ടർസ്കോർ നിങ്ങൾ എവിടെയാണ് താമസിക്കുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളത് ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ ഇടാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്. So expect this to be a very interactive session. നിങ്ങൾ അതേപോലെ ഇത് ഫോളോ ചെയ്താൽ മാത്രമേ this will be of use for you, and trust me, it is very useful because me and Femina already took this session 3-4 hours back. So we went through this session and we believe it's very helpful for each of you. A note for mentors, just go through this process. Each process will be replicated in the TinkHerHack as well. So നാളത്തെ നിങ്ങളുടെ മീറ്റിംഗിൽ ഇതിന്റെ റെഫറൻസ് വെച്ചിട്ട് സംസാരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടാകും. So yeah, thank you all for joining. 1, keep a note and pen in hand. 2, keep your cameras on. 3rd, be highly interactive. At least put things in the chat. Would recommend you to talk, but if not, put it in the chat. Okay. Over to you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arundhati, for setting the base for us. So it would be very helpful for us also if students are following the same thing. Yes. Hello, everyone. Good evening. How are you all? Can I get some response from you all? Okay. Sumaya, who is sharing the thumbs up. So, first of all, thank you everyone for joining this call, and some of you are joined on time, some of you are still joining. So meanwhile, like others are joining. So first, we already shared on the PPT slide, you can see that you have to rename yourself. Okay. So you can see this in a slide. So my name is Nirmala and I'm from a place called Murdeshwar. It's a place in one of the Uttar Kannada district in Karnataka. So likewise, you have to rename yourself. Okay, just write your name and your city name or which place you are belonged. Okay, so if you are doing that, please do it. Or already some of you have started. Okay. Okay, are you all doing this? Okay, so if you are like struggling to like rename yourself, I know this like some of your email name also showing here. So you can write it on the chat as well. So you can write your name and the place name. Yes, Sumeda, Kerala. Thank you for putting it here. Arundhati Kochi. Yes, thank you. Yes, so thank you those who are putting it on the chat. So I hope I'll remember some of your names. So I don't promise that I'll remember everyone's name. Okay, and some of the names I may pronounce wrong. Okay, so some names are like new for me. So please bear with me. Okay, the beginning only is next Shabani. Yes. So before going to start our session, so we'll put some norms. Okay, this is the norms. This is not the rules or anything. Okay. So just to make it the session more interactive and funful way. So that's why we have some norms. Okay. So this session going to be will be recorded. I hope someone is taking started recording. I don't know who is taking the recording.
It's recording. It's recording.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And I don't want to speak to the device, okay? I want to talk to the human beings and I want to see all of your face. So please turn on your cameras, okay? So I can see your faces, that's fine. And raise your hand if you have any questions or any doubts, if you are not able to follow what we are telling. So feel free to raise your hand so we can pause and we can have a questions. Okay. So each segment we will pause for some times and we will have a question answer. Okay. And most importantly, have fun in this session. So be more curious and ask questions, be more interactive and have a fun as well. Okay. Yes. Okay. Arundhati or Sharpani, are you able to see Femina? Like people are in the camera, so I'm not able to see any of you are turn on the camera.
They're entering in chat. Cameras are not on yet.
Okay, okay, okay. So I hope after some time you will open the camera. So make me feel comfortable by showing your face. Okay, I don't want to speak to the device. That's why again and again I'm repeating this. Yes. So we'll go into the session. So like this will be like 90 minutes session we are doing right now. So in the 90 minutes, what you want to have, like what you want to learn and what is the expectation you have from this 90 minutes, please share it in the chat or you can unmute and you can share it in the main meeting only. So whatever the expectation, so it might be like very fun, like anything you wanna have for this next 90 minutes, just share it here. Anyone wants to share, unmute and you can share or you can put it on the chat also. No expectation. Nobody have the expectation. Okay. It's okay. So if you missed the session, building session, it's fine. So next 90 minutes, we will be having a like different session. Okay, it's not a building session. In this session, like what, like you are spending 90 minutes of your time now. So what's your expectation? You can share that. Thank you, Sumita, for putting it in the chat. Yes. Sumita shared that I expect to be able to learn, start working on project on my own. Yes. She wants to learn, start working on her project or on her. Okay, thank you. And anything else from other? So you can unmute and you can share that as okay. No need to write and type and put it in the chat. Okay. We'll wait for like 30 seconds. We'll see any other response. Okay, that's fine. So how to get a better grip on a problem statement? Yes. So thank you, Arundhati, for sharing that. So how to get a better grip on the problem statement? So we will cover that in the session as well. Again, if anyone have the expectation, you can share. Otherwise, we'll move to the next segment. Okay. Yes, Shabani. Yes. So these sessions will be like, of course, the learning will be there. So how we are learning, we are doing some actions and And also same time we are taking action and also reflection. Both things will be happening together. And after the session also, if you are wanting to take action, so there are some resources we are sharing here. So more action and reflection space it will be. So through this only we learning something. Okay. Yes, Shabani, next. Yes. So I know like I'm asking some questions and many of you are like still taking time to answer, and also it's okay. I know you are coming from a different activities of the day, like morning maybe college or some of the session or some of the work from your busy day. So we'll do a quick warm up. Okay. So for this activity, I want everyone to open the camera. Okay. Otherwise, I can't play this activity. Okay. So what is this activities? I'll tell you one, a color. Okay. So what you have to do is like you have to find a 5 objectives on that color. Okay. For example, I'll tell the color black. Okay. So you have to get 5 black color objectives on like you have to hold that in the camera, and also you have to put once it's done you have to put done in the chat. Okay, who is putting done in the chat? That means like okay, they are not searching the objectives, they are in front of the camera and I can see that because many of us in the meeting now, that's why. So I'll take their name and you have to show the what are the 5 objectives. For example, like when I say the black, I'll go and I'll find 5 black color thing like this. Okay. So like this, and I'll put the done in the chat, and I'll show the objectives to the camera like this. Then I'll ask the person who is put that done. Then they have to show. Okay. Now we'll start. Okay. The first color is red. If you are not open the camera, I can't see that. Okay. So if you are of the color, the objective or not. Yes. Sarah, bring the like 5 red color object. If it is 5, it's like okay. If you are bring the like 2, 3 also, that's also fine. Okay. But you have to bring the objectives. Whoever is bring the most, like 5, and the who comes first, they are the winners. Okay. And once you get that, please put the done in the chat. Okay, so then I can see, okay, someone is ready because I'm not able to see everyone's camera here. That's why. Okay. No one got the red objective. Done. Okay. So Shadwani put the done. So anyone else? Okay. Yes. So okay. Good. Okay. So Shadwani, how many object you got? Okay, 2. Okay, good. And next, who put the done? Fahmida, yes. So can you show like how many object you got? Fahmida, your camera is on or off. I'm not able to see where you are. Fahmida. Yeah, so she is here, but I'm not able to see your objective. So can you show your objective to the camera? I can see that. Okay, so she's not showing. I don't know she got the objective or not. Next. Ankita, can you show what you got? Okay.
Can you see?
No, your camera is not turned on.
Let me rejoin.
Okay. Okay, so meanwhile she rejoined. So who is the next person?
think Farmida rejoined and she switched on the camera.
Okay. So can you show the object, like what are the object you got? I'm not able to see actually. Okay. So Fahmida is telling so she got 5 objectives, but I'm not able to see like your object. So you have to show your object to the camera. Okay. Okay. So now I'll twist this. Okay.
Okay, that was actually showing now.
Yes, Arundhati, I'm not able to hear what you're saying.
Ankita was showing her objects right now.
Okay. Yes, red color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So very good. She's the winner of this round. Okay. Thanks, Ankita, for sharing. Okay. Yes. So now I'll give another color. So now I want you everyone to like put instead of done, you put the number of object you got. Okay. For example, if you got 5, you can put the 5. If you got 3, you can put 3. If you got 2, you can put 2. Whoever is comes first, like first 3 people, I will take the response. Okay. Yes. So the next color is white. Okay. Okay, we got 2 response. We'll wait for 1. Okay, 4. Okay. So now, first one is Aslafi, right? Okay. Aslafi, so can you show it the what are the 5 objects you got? Can you show it to the camera? Excuse me. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5. Very good, very good. So this round winner is Asla only. So kudos to you. Yes. So the next color is yellow. This is the last round. After this, we are not playing this. So in between, if you have the time, you can play that. Okay. This is the last round, yellow color. Yes. Fanda is the first one. We'll wait for 2 more people. Salha. Okay. So meanwhile, Famida, can you show the 5 objects to the camera? 1, 2, 4, 5. Very good. Thanks for showing us that. Yes, Sarha, you got 4. Can you show the 4? Okay, so she's taking time. It's okay. But this round, the winner is of course Fanuda because she got 5 and the other 2 are got the 4 only. Yes. So we'll close this game right now. So I can see like many of you have bought the skincare product only. so, that's so funny that okay, girls, we always have so much of skincare. How much we are giving preference to that, I can see that. Thank you for everyone participating in this game and showing the product and showing the your face as well to the camera. So I want everyone to like turn on the camera like throughout the session, like, not only for the game part. Okay. Yes. So next part is Sharmani. Okay. So this one we were going to walk on our street. Okay, but we are not really going to walk on the street. We'll walk while sitting on our room only. Okay. So what we are going to do is just everyone close your eyes. Close your eyes. Yes. Now what you have to do is like you are going to walk on your street. This is a very special walk. Okay. Why? You are going to be a problem hunter. Okay. As you walk, look around very carefully. Just observe, just feel that path, hear the noise around you, smell. Also, ask the questions like what problems you can see in your surrounding, in your community, wherever you're walking. Is anything broken, dirty, or unsafe? Do people look confused or uncomfortable? Are people waiting too long or facing any difficulties? Is there any space being used very badly or not used at all? Just be curious, ask yourself, why is this like this? And don't think about okay, there is a right answer, wrong answer. So whatever is comes to your mind, like whatever you are seeing, just observe, think, notice. Now we are sending a one Menti link. Okay, so Annie is going to share a Menti link on the chat. So what you have to do is I'll ask some questions so you can put it there only. Okay. So what are the problems you have seen or what surprised you? What annoyed you? Or what made you wonder like why is this like this? Or like which problems affects many people like this? What are the problems you have seen while working on the community? Just put it on this Mentimeter. Okay, that link is being shared on the chat. Just take that link and put it on that, whatever the response you have. Be as much as specific, okay? Okay, we have so many people still. Okay, 24 people are joined, so still they're writing the responses. We'll wait for 30 seconds. 13 responses we have out of 25 people, but we have 63 people on the call. Okay, someone like written very good response, like they written very detailed, like littering problem, and they wrote very clearly. Yes, we'll wait for one more response and then we, and yes. Okay, I think more responses. Yes. So from these responses, I can see like I'll take a one example. Okay. So the someone who put the littering problem. So it's very like I don't know who's that person who put this problem. I can see that the problem statement is like they written like very clearly, like they have written all the details of the problem. So littering, kids and adults throwing wrappers onto the street, even my classmates litter once without a care for their surroundings. It has become a norm in our society. Okay, good. So I'll take this example only, okay, for the next segment. Now we'll go for the next segment. So whatever the problems like you like find like when you are walking on the surrounding. So we did a discovery walk. Okay, that is called discovery. So when you are like walking on the street, while you are imagining, so you go notice some of the problems. Like some are like mentioned about the civic related problems. Some are mentioned about the environment related problems. So that process, we are calling it as a discovery. Okay. So in the problem solving framework, my first thing is discover the problem itself is the most important step. Okay. So many of us facing the challenge in, like for example, when we talk the like discover a problem. So like we will think, okay, problems is in the community, not in my home. So how we will connect to the problem discovery, the community things. That is what this activity. Okay, and next, many of you like shared in just a word. Okay, waste problem, street light problems, or some of the community problems, some of the civic problems, like that only. So now next activity is like we are going to write a problem statement. Okay. So problem discovery is different and writing a problem statement is different. Okay. So discover is okay. We can discover any problem. Like for example, pollution related or waste, garbage, or the street light, or the water problem, or the street light problem, or the road problem. So these are the discovery of the problem. So when we are like, for example, as a authority, like someone, I am the one authority of the government, okay, or municipal corporation somewhere. So you are discover a problem. You are coming to me and you are like telling that, okay, can you fix this problem? So as an authority, I need some information, right? Without information, I can't come and I can't fix your problem. So for that, we have to be very clear about what problem statement we are giving to the authority, reporting to the authority. Okay. So now we will learn how to write the problem statement. Okay. So to write the problem statement, we have to be these are, you can see the WH questions here. WH questions and like on the question, there are like 7 questions were here written here already. So while you are writing the problem statement, you have to keep these things in your mind. Okay. So for example, I'll show the next problem statement. You can see what is missing here, like what are the WH questions I have put on here. Okay. So Sharbani, can you move to the next slide? Yes. So this is the one example problem statement. Okay. So I have took the one problem statement from already you all put on the Mentimeter. So that is the literary problems. Like this only, there is a problem statement is written here. You can see at dash. That is means there's a place mentioned there. Okay. So next, this is like you can write any place then here. Okay. Then has been a dash for the fast dash. So that dash means there is a problems. Okay. So can I like can anyone tell the one the problem name here? Any problem? Okay. Again, no response. So I'll take the like the littering problem. So which someone is already written on the Mentimeter thing. So the littering problem for the fast. How many like you can write the days or the years how long you are observing those problems. Okay, this is the thing you have to write here. And what are the it's causing like dust, litter, food wrappers, or bad smells are seen daily on the floor, the desk, and also benches. This makes what is the impact of this problem. So you have to write that. Okay, for like impact will be like disturbing the student or disturbing the neighbor, disturbing the community people like that. And the cleaning staff they are collecting around like amount of the waste. Like for example, if you are writing the problem statement of waste, you have to write like how many kgs of waste is uh, dumped there, or like if it is a water problem, how many liters of water is being waste. Okay, this is how you have to write a problem statement. So Shabani, can you next slide? So here you can see all the problem statement is like whatever the data I have told is mentioned here. For example, at the place is mentioned here, and also what is the problem. The dirt and hygiene problem is also mentioned here, and how long it's been there, like from 2 years. That's a data, right? And also how it is impacting on the community or the people who lives there. For example, it's making the uncomfortable for the distracting for the student and teachers, because the littering on the classroom is affecting the student and the teachers. Then how many kgs of waste every day? So every day there are like 2 kgs of waste being dumped in the like litter on the class. Okay, this is the example problem statement. Now I'll give a time for you to write a problem statement on your notebook. Okay, for the that I'll give you 5 minutes. So for the prompt, like what are the WH questions, you can write on the screen. Okay. Yes. Yeah, this is the problem statement questionnaires. You can take like no need to take all the questionnaires. You can take like whatever that you want, but it should clear to the someone, like someone you are going to report that problem to the authority to solve that problem. They should understand from your problem statement what are the things are there and where it was there, all those things. Okay. Now write a problem statement, and you can put it on the chat, or you can unmute and you can share it. So you have 5 minutes for that. Okay. Once that is done, please share it with me. Okay. So you have to write a problem statement clearly. So Farmita, like you wrote the what is the problem? Waste management problem. Okay. So just think you are going to report that problem to one of the municipal authority in your community, okay, any government authority. So if you tell them to their officer, you can tell them waste management. Will it be your problem be solved by them? Kamida? So yes, maybe they take action on them. So if they don't have the full information, how will they take action? Yes. So Praveen, he wrote a problem statement very clearly on the chat. You can see that. Praveen, can you read that so that everyone can understand that?
Sure. At JP Nagar 8th phase, the garbage truck comes very irregularly. As a result, people in the apartments can't go to office as they wait for the garbage truck. I also wait instead of going to office. This makes them angry and irritated, and the impact is garbage collects in the house and becomes smelly. If the garbage truck comes twice in a week and collects both wet and dry, so people end up throwing garbage just outside on the roadside, and the place is becoming very dirty. This has been happening for a few months. I didn't add that, but yeah.
Thank you, Praveen, for sharing that. So in this problem statement, is I can see what is the problem. So the garbage problem. So he is not able to give the garbage, the garbage collection vehicle. It's the like main problem he's like causing to him, and I can see where it is. Like the place name also he is written like JP Nagar 8th place. Then he written the place name and who it is impacted, and the garbage like it's not coming, and it makes them like people to other who are waiting for them. So it's annoying them, like it makes them angry, all those things. So this is the impact he mentioned here, and he also mentioned how many times the garbage vehicle, the collection vehicle is coming. 2 times in a week only coming. So there's a data like he mentioned that. So it's also very important. So now when he report this problem to the municipal corporation, so like they will understand this problem. Okay, weekly 2 times only we are sending the garbage collection vehicle. So what solution we can take? Okay, maybe we can increase the like number of visit for the garbage collection. Like 2 times instead of 2 times, we can send the like 4 times in a week or 5 times in a week. Like that, they can think of it. Okay. Okay, Ashna, so she said like, okay. So this session will be recorded, Ashna. So you can watch this session later on also. Okay. So basically, what we are doing is we just discovered the problem, and now we are working on how to write a problem statement very clearly. So this is the activities right now we are doing. Okay. Okay. Yes. So thanks for that thing. So anyone else wants to share the problem statement in the chat or unmute it, you can share also. Yes, if you have your own problem statement that also you can share here. Okay. If you want to share here, you can share now also. Okay. We'll wait for 30 seconds for others if any one of you wants to share. Okay, so many of you are discussing about the like your final hackathon problem statement. If you have that already ready, so you can share it, like you can frame the problem statement by using this framework, or else like later also you can do that also. Okay. Yes, I hope no problem statement is here. Yes, you can choose your own also, Artha. Okay, so Sharmani, can you move to the next slide? Okay. So now, I hope many of you are like already shared, and many of you I hope you have written on your notebook like what are the problem statement or how to write the problem statement, and the prompt which I already shared. So we will share it on with your coordinator Arundhati or Femina on the after this call. Also, you can take that problem statement prompt and you can write your problem statement as well. And thank you for that joining this problem statement activity. And now I will hand over to my friend Sherpani. She will take the next part. Okay.
Great. Thank you so much, Nirmala. I think I hope you will be writing the problem statement following the questions that Nirmala shared. Great. So now again, we will come back to an activity. Am I audible properly? Can I give some thumbs up? Thank you so much, Ashna, Nirmala. Thank you so much. So I will be sharing some statement, right? And you have to tell me whether that action is whether that's a sign of a good doctor or that's a sign of a bad doctor, right? So great. So the first thing is ask many questions to understand the problem, right? So do you think it's a good doctor sign or a bad doctor sign? So you can just write good or bad in the chat. Okay, I can see thumbs up, but I don't know whether it's a thumbs up for a good doctor or a bad doctor. So would love to love you to write whether it's a good doctor sign or a bad doctor sign. Good, great. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a good doctor sign. Thank you so much for sharing. Love the quick chat. So the next statement that I have, give medicine without saying the patient how or when to take it. Is it a good doctor sign or bad doctor? Thank you so much, Fatima, for being so prompt. I can see a lot of bad. Yes, it's a bad doctor sign. And I know that next time, if you see someone, you will avoid it. Great. So the next one, give tests to diagnose the real problem before prescribing the medicine, good or bad. Okay, Salah has already said good doctor. Great, Jasmine, Fatima, great. Someone said God only. Yes, of course. Okay, doctors are only God nowadays. They save life. Great. Okay, so let's go to the next statement and the last statement. Be very mindful. And now I want all the 61, excluding me, so 60 responding to the statement. Show kindness and empathy, good or bad? Good, great. Thank you so much. And I am sure in Kerala, all the government, all the government and private hospitals, all the doctors are good only. Sorry, I have one more statement I forgot. The last one, write prescription or give solution directly after listening a problem. Write prescription or give solution directly after listening a problem, good or bad? Okay, I can't see any response so far. Did you get the question? Did you get the statement? A doctor who write prescription directly after just listening the problem. Uh, okay. Some awkward silence in the room. Someone wants to unmute. Bad. Yes. Thank you so much for breaking all the silences. Yes. It's a bad doctor sign, right? So now you know who to and who to continue going. Right? If you are not going to all the like the doctors more often. Great. So why did we did this? Like why did we do the activity? If you visit a doctor and we recognize a doctor as a good doctor who asks so many questions, right, to understand what is the problem. So, for example, if you are having fever, so they will ask when was the problem first observed, when you had your first fever, or what are the other symptoms, right? Are you only having fever, or you are having cough, sneezing, cold, all these? They also ask you how often does the problem occur, or maybe how does the problem affect you, right? So you are having fever. So is this affecting you like any other thing as well, right? So they ask a lot many questions. So I want to hear from you, and please just unmute yourself and share. Why do you think the good doctor asked this question? Why they ask this question? Quickly, anyone, quickly unmute and share. I hope you all know how to unmute yourself. Um, okay, then I can only pick some. Priya, do you want to go for it? Like, why do you think good doctor asks so many questions? Priya Roy. Okay, I can see a awkward silence in the room. Sana, do you want to go for it? Or you can write in chat as well. Why do you think the good doctor asks so many questions? Okay, I'll not wait for a lot more seconds. So the answer is, of course, the good doctor want to understand your problem better, so they can prescribe the better medicine or the solution which will reduce your fever or the problem that you are having. Yeah, so that's the whole point of asking so many questions. Now, all of you shared some problems, right? That littering, waste. Some of you shared about the safety of women. Some of you shared about the garbage thing. Some of you shared about, as per I remember, some traffic like road and all. Now, we will dig more deeper into the problem. We will try to understand the problem in a like properly, just how the good doctor questions a lot to understand what problem that you have, so the doctor can give better solution, right? So to dig more deeper to understand the problem better, we will follow a process. Uh, the name of the process is 5Y, right? So what we will do, you all have a problem statement. If not a defined problem statement, you all have a problem in your mind, right? It can be waste in my locality. It can be littering on the road. Ask 5 times why to the problem statement. So, and if you ask 5 times why, you will reach to the root cause of the problem statement. So I can give you an example. How many of you had corona in 2020s and 21? COVID. You can just show me a thumbs up. Yes, I had twice. No one? Who is the COVID survivor? Okay, Abhijit, thank you so much. So, when COVID, thank you, Shriyari. I hope now you are doing well. So, when COVID happened, everyone was getting symptoms like sneezing, coughing, fever, and all the doctors, they were thinking ki it's like normal fever and normal cold just by seeing the symptom. Okay, but after some time, they found, okay, this is not the problem actually. This is not the real problem. So what did they do? They tried to find out the root cause of why all this happening, why there is so many, fever and so many people is getting affected by fever and all this. So when they dig deeper into the problem, they found that the actual problem is not cold, not other, viruses. It's the COVID virus, right? So it's very important to find the root cause of any problem, and to do that we will do 5Y. So I'll show you one example how I did 5Y and got a root cause of a problem that I faced. Yeah, so can you all see my screen properly? Can you all are you all able to read the lines here? It's little like the size is little less. Thank you so much, Maureen, for sharing. Great. So the problem that I faced in a classroom that I was teaching, that the classroom was really dirty. Okay. So I asked why. I got the first answer that um, there is paper pieces everywhere, right? Then what did I do? I asked second time why. Not to the problem statement, but the first answer I got. So I asked why paper pieces everywhere. I got the answer that students throw it on the floor. Again, I asked why to the answer. I asked him why students throw it on the floor. I got the answer that they don't throw it in the dustbin, so they throw on the floor. Again, I asked, ki, why don't they throw in the dustbin? So I got the answer, ki, walking to the dustbin is difficult, right? Then I asked again, why walking to the dustbin is difficult? And the answer I got, ki dustbin in the class is very far. So what the root cause why classroom was very dirty after all the 5 why I got, that the dustbin where people are sitting in the class is very far. Right now, I know how to solve the problem. I can keep maybe 4 dustbin in 4 corner, so people can reach and throw it. Right. So just to I'm taking a pause of 5 seconds. You can go through because this is a new thing for many of you. How to do 5 why and get the root cause. So I'll take a pause for 10 seconds, go through it, and we will come back to another activity. By the time any questions you want to share, I know all of you are in some silence, but feel free to ask the questions in the chat. Thank you so much, Abhijit, for putting the thumbs up. I know you are clear. How are you feeling? Like, how it's going for all of you? Great. Thank you, Saha. Thank you so much, Veda, for sharing. Thanks, Abhijit, for sharing. Going great. We have more voices in the call. Great. So now, what we all will do, and you all put some problem statement in the Mentimeter, you all defined your problem statement. Now we will go for a work time for 3 minutes where we will do a 5 why to a problem that you found. Okay, and this is going to be fun, trust me, digging deeper and finding the root cause, right? So uh, take 3 minutes and let's find the root cause of the problem statement. I'll keep my timer on. I'll say you before 20 seconds. By the time I'll keep this open for all of you. Super. Uh, okay. Okay. I keep the timer for 2 minutes now. I'm just able to. Once you are done, everyone, please share what has been the root cause of your problem. So share the problem statement and the root cause. So for example, how for me it was key classroom is very dirty is the problem statement and the root cause is dustbin is very far. So please share all the both the lines in the chat once you are done. We have 1 minute 9 seconds so far. Last 30 seconds. Do you need more time or it's good to go? Last 10 seconds. I still can't see any responses in the chat. Um, Great. Anyone wants to share what has been your root cause, what has been your finding quickly? Lack of discipline from the students in the row. Okay. What is RO? Okay, I can take lack of discipline. Thank you so much, Nabil, for sharing. I think that's very powerful. Can you share your problem statement also? What has been your problem statement? I will wait for few more people to share their root cause in the chat. Okay. Yeah, feel free to share in the chat wherever you feel. Nodding by the time you can share your problem statement, we will move forward. With that, now you all have discovered a problem, right? And now you all are on, you need to understand that the problem statement better. So one way to find, so now you have the problem statement. Now you know what is the root cause of the problem statement. Now, what majorly people do after finding a problem, they directly jump into the solution without understanding the problem better, right? So what that leads to, it leads to that non-effective solution. So what we will do now, how we can understand the problem statement better and how we can create better solution, we will follow few process and I'll share with you. This is the process that we call investigation, right? And there are many ways that you can do investigation. If you watch CID, you have seen them all the time doing investigation. So you can observe the problem, whatever problem is happening. So if it's a garbage problem, observe how many times it's happening, who are the people throwing. Nodding, if it's lack of discipline from the students, try to observe when they are getting like more under undisciplined, or when they are quiet, when they are listening, engage the next step. So how you can engage with the problem, right? And the third part is immerse. So not just be a third person and observing or maybe engaging to the problem, but immerse yourself into the problem. And what are the different roles you can follow to observe, engage, or immerse? You can be an interviewer, right? So you can be an interviewer, you can interview people, you can be a photographer. So if there is a garbage problem, if there is a traffic problem, so you can take photos, you can document, and documentation is very powerful um, for any process that we follow. You can be a timekeeper. So for example, which period, so for Norden's problem, which period students are not following discipline, or when this is happening, when this is not happening, or decision maker. So there are many ways. We will see how you can observe, and we will see few examples that how people have observed the problem and found a better solution. So the first part that observe is that, yeah, so there is a person called Sam Farber. He noticed, or he observed, that his wife, who had arthritis, had difficulty using the normal pillar that we get on the market. So after he observed the problem, what he did, he created the OXO functional tool kitchen set, bigger handle and better shape. It became very popular, right? So this is the solution he got after carefully observing that what is the problem happening. So this is one way to understand the problem. What was the next step? The next step was the engaging, right? So how you can engage. So there is one boy called Rahul. So he saw that there is a broken footpath on the road near his house in Jayanagar, Bangalore. Now, to engage or to understand the problem, what he did, he tried to engage with the problem statement. So what he did, he took interview of the people who cross the road often, and that's how he engaged with the problem statement and tried to understand better. There is another way to understand the problem statement better, and that we call immerse. So now, I hope this, I mean, I don't, I hope this is a known face to you. So this is Dipankar Goel, the founder and the CEO of Zomato. So he saw a problem. that the delivery boy, they are finding difficulty to deliver their product, deliver the food on time. Now, to immerse himself into the problem, what he did, one day he became only the delivery boy and he delivered food to a customer, and that's how he understood what is the problem, and then he found the solution, right? So you can observe, you can engage with the problem, and you can immerse to understand the problem better. So these are the three ways. I hope you are taking notes. Okay, so what is the next thing? Now, when you are going to engage with the problem statement, right? So sometime what happened, I see the problem, I go to interview people, and this I did at the beginning when I used to engage with any problem statement. I only used to go with some solution in my mind, and I used to try to impose my solution on the people. Ki, okay, there is a garbage problem, why don't you throw it on your own dustbin, right? So instead of doing that and following the mistake that I did, what you can do, you can ask questions to the people who are getting affected by the problem, pretend like you know nothing, right? So just like a blank paper that you are going to take notes, observe and be curious, right? Ask many questions. So you already got the different WH word in your problem statement. Try to frame questions around that and ask question, ki, why this is happening, when do you see this happening, how you are getting affected, right? So try to understand, be curious, and yeah. And the next is captured images and videos, and this comes under documentation. So, for example, you are seeing a pothole problem, you are taking a photo, and when it's getting solved, you can take a like a photo and create a before after picture and then share in your social media. So that's a brownie thing that I'm sharing with you. Yeah, but whenever you are going to either observe or engage or immerse into a problem statement, go with the open mind, right? So I'll pause here for 5 seconds. Just immerse into what I shared, and if you have any questions, please keep in the chat. I will take it later. Or you can show some emojis, thumbs up, haha, he, just to say us where you are at. Okay, great. So now we will move to the next segment. And before that, whatever I shared with you, the whole process we call investigate. So how this process of investigation help in the problem solving journey? It helps you to understand the challenge in depth. Instead of like the other doctor who said, ki, okay, this is not, I mean, like in the initial period of COVID, who said this is normal fever, not being like them, how you can immerse into the problem and find, okay, what is the real problem. And in the problem solving journey, we call it investigation. This is very important and crucial part of your problem solving journey. And those who have already found the problem statement, now the time for you is to investigate. Great. Now, here are the reason that why investigate. So, okay, I can only read it out. I know that if I'm asking, you will not come up, unmute and share. So, why investigate? The first thing, so you get more information about the problem. The second is you will get data, a lot of data, like how many people, who are the people, how many years, all the data, and data really helps. The third thing, ideas for appropriate solution, right? More people you will reach, more target, like more affected audience. It can be people, it can be animal, it can be anyone. More people or more target audience you will reach to get your data. Your solution will be scalable. So, for example, now for like Dipandar Goyal solution that he created, that now that is scalable to all Zomato and Blinkit driver all over the India, right? Next part, to learn from the existing solution, right? What if there is already a solution in the in like, right? So no need to create another one. And the last point, data points which help you in share, right? Now social media, everyone, whatever people do, they do share and they get a lot of recognition, but also it helps others, right? So yeah, this is the importance of investigation. Um, Great. So we'll move to the next part. Yeah, so great. So now we all have done the discovery and we all now know how to discover. Now we know different parts of investigation and the next part is solve. So okay, so I'd like to invite Praveen now to share about the solve part, that how you can now jump into the solve. Yes, Praveen, over to you.
All right. Great. Thank you. Okay. So steadily numbers have reduced in the past half an hour from 60 something to 36. I'm just going to do a quick check if everyone is there here. Just put give me a thumbs up or say here on chat. Okay. Great. Thanks, Fatima. Nurin, Asla, Rashida. Okay. Quite a few. Great. Can someone quickly share the problem statement? Oh, many more. Wonderful. Okay. Good to know. The ones who are here are paying attention. Can someone just quickly share the problem statement on the chat? Shabani, can you just, I'm just going to mute you. Okay. Yeah, okay. So can someone just share the problem statement in chat so that I can work on your problem statement? I'm going to teach you how to go from problem statement to solution. I just need one of your problem statements. So whoever shares first, I will pick that as the one to work with. I'll give you guys 10 seconds maybe. Also, this will be helpful for you if you're going to actually work on this problem statement. The work that I do now will be helpful for you. So just looking for any problem statement. Otherwise, I'll go with waste only. Last time I was in Kochi, that was a big thing in TinkerHub as one of the common problems. Great. Okay. So let's go with waste. Okay. I'm just going to share my screen very quickly. Can anyone tell me what is the first thing so now you've identified a problem. Let's say it's waste in Kerala. Anyone quickly share what is the root cause of this waste problem, whatever you think it is. Just put it on chat or come off mute and share. I'll give you time to type. Great. Fahmida. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I guess typing takes time, so I will give you guys more time to respond. Potholes on road are serious problem that needs attention. They're mainly caused by heavy rainfall, poor drainage, and weak road construction. Potholes lead to traffic jams, vehicle damage, accidents, especially for two-wheeler riders and cyclists. Commonly seen in city residentials, particularly during the rainy season. Regular maintenance and proper repair are necessary to ensure safe and smooth transportation. Okay. So one of the things you want to avoid when framing the problem is framing the solution. So we already have, Salah has also given a perfect example of this. So your problem should not have a solution hidden in it. So Femida's problem has safe and smooth, proper repair and necessary maintenance is the solution. Salah also says lack of dustbins in public is the solution. Lack of dustbin solution is actually putting the dustbins, right? So let's go with potholes. Let's assume that our problem is going to be potholes. Right? So can you give me solutions to fix potholes? So if my problem is there are potholes on the road, give me different ideas on how to fix this. We're just looking for high number of ideas. Now, best way for us to do this is you to come and tell me off mute, Praveen, this is one idea, but I can also look at chat. Just put down whatever ideas. Now, the main part, so right now, you did investigation, you've done 5 ways, all of that. At this stage, we want to focus on number of ideas you can come up with. So it's 8:17 now. Let's go until 8:20 and see how many ideas this group can come up with. We have roughly 35 of us. What are the ideas? Sharbani and Numala, feel free to jump in. Femina, feel free to jump in as well. We just want to generate as many ideas as possible to fix potholes as the problem, though that's a bad problem statement. As you must have seen what Nirmala and Sharbani talked to you about, it has to be specific, but we'll go with just potholes. I'm guessing everyone is typing. Okay, let me stop screen sharing for a second until things come. Okay, great. Nirmala will report to the authority. Great. That's one. We have 2 more minutes. Let's see if we can cross 10. I'm slowly going to call out people's names who I've seen respond on the chat. Rashida, Abhijit, Merin, Devi, Ankita, Shana, Rafat. I'll repeat the prompt. We just want ideas on solving potholes. Gather friends and fill one pothole. Okay, great, wonderful idea. Neeraja and Kumudwati just joined. So what we're trying to do is come up with ideas on how to solve for potholes. One of the problems generally at the stage is people are scared that their idea is not good enough or not. The whole point is just to put down ideas. We're not judging anyone's ideas here. All ideas are acceptable. Place a warning sign to prevent accidents. Great. Okay, so solving the safety component of the potholes. Great. Thank you for sharing, Adija. We're just going to wait to get, so we're at 3. We need to get to 7. I mean, sorry, 10. So we have 7 more. Any idea? You can put one sentence also. What will fix the pothole problem? Letting the government know about this is the best to take action. Okay, great. Thank you, Abhijit. So letting the government know. Abhijit, any suggestions on how we let the government know? Will you visit the office or will you, I don't know, tag them on social media? All right. Okay. So we are at 8:20. I'm just going to capture these answers on my screen. Salah's full. Salah, full passage only you typed. Huh? Great. Oh, nice to see you using AI for language purposes. Very smart usage. I'm quickly just going to type out reasons here. I mean, ideas. So we have report to authority. Similar to this one is what Abhijita shared, which is let the government know about it. Then Sharbani shared gather friends and fill it. Gather friends and fill one pothole. Great. Adija shared a warning sign. Place a warning sign. One of the reasons why potholes remain is that people just see them and complain among themselves instead of reporting them to authorities. So there should be a website or app where people can upload the picture. Hey, don't apologize for English and all that, Salah. Like language is like a secondary issue. The authorities can clear them within a week. So great. So we will, again, similar to reporting to authorities, but here we'll have a website or an app that tells, so they can upload pictures. Okay, so upload pictures and authorities can see. So as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm just taking all ideas at this stage. Okay, so Abhijit is just let the government know. It's the fastest thing. Great. Innovate or make an AI detector, make a mini robot to fill. Okay, wonderful, Norin. I really like the diversity of the action. I mean, the idea. So we make an AI robot that fills the pothole. Great. So I'm imagining like an army of robots for every road. Use concrete roads in heavy traffic area. Great. Change the material of the road itself. Thank you, Famida. Use concrete roads. Great. Okay, so we've come to 7 ideas, which I think is good starting point, especially if you're just getting introduced to creative thinking itself. Now, the next step is essentially you take this. Oh, we have regular maintenance check. Great. Thank you, Sumaya. That's a great idea. See, now the chat is just blowing up. I'm missing out also. Let me just close this. Wait. Let's do maintenance checks. Great. Any other point that I've missed, Shabani and Nirmala? Or have I captured everything? Okay, I'm assuming I captured everything because I'm just so good at.
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. So the next stage is actually we need to pick one of these solutions to build our product on, right? And now all of you are in TinkerHack, so most of the solutions you're going to build are going to be some kind of tech solution and all of that. So in the spirit of that, I'm going to shortlist some of the solutions here. So we have here AI robot, we have a website to let the authorities know. So we're going to just pick these and let's do a very quick vote on which one you want to do. There are many ways to decide which idea you want to do. One is how many resources you have. One is how badly do people want the idea. But right now we're going to go with which idea is the most popular in this group. So we're going to do by show of thumbs up. Okay. So everyone, you know where to find your thumbs up on your screen. How many of you think we should proceed with the AI robot idea? Very quickly. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we have 6 votes for the 7. Okay, for the AI robot idea. What about the website where you upload pictures? Give me thumbs up for that. Which one? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Thank you, Sharbani. So we have 8. So just one beat, just by one vote, we have the website thing. So what is the next stage, right? I mean, if all of you were comfortable with unmuting, I'm sure you would say that the next stage is to build it. And all of you are very familiar with prototyping. I'm going to quickly just map out how to think about this, right? So now say, let me just close this. So we're going to build a website, right, that people can upload this to. So now, if this is my thing, what you want to do is you want to learn about the solution by actually building the solution. A lot of us want to build the perfect prototype or the perfect solution, but prototyping can exist in many ways. You can just scribble on a piece of paper. You can take cardboard and put it together. It doesn't have to be the final product. So what I'm going to do is do a quick mock-up of the flow of the website, right? So now if I have a website, we already have upload picture. So I can see that there are 2 sides to this solution. One side you have the government, right? And then, oh, sorry, what's happening? We have the government on one side, and on the other side, I have the user, which is the citizen. Okay. Now it can be a website or whatever. So I'm thinking that citizen has to upload picture, and this person has to see the picture. So say if I take a very quick arrow, so these guys capture the picture, right? And this picture goes to the government. Now, basically, what will the government do? The government now has to fix the pothole problem. So if I have to map out what exactly is happening, before the citizen even takes a picture, they see the pothole, right? So what they do is they see the pothole. I'm just going to add an arrow that way. So they see the pothole and then they upload a picture. Government sees the picture, and then the government sends somebody to, hopefully, the government sends somebody to fix this pothole. Send someone to fix this. Now, from a tech standpoint, now if you think like an engineer, now you're like, okay, government saw the picture, right? How will they allocate somebody to go fix the pothole, right? So then you try and think of from the user, like the official perspective, what will they have to do? Maybe they'll raise a ticket. And the ticket will have to go to another department. There are many departments in the government, right? Goes to the, for lack of a better word, I'm just going to put road department. But just for your interest in Bangalore, if you take any street, there are 10 to 15 departments that manage the street. Okay. So if you are creating an app like this, you have to think about which department it will go to. Now, this person, they will dispatch someone to whoever is free, whoever is available, or whoever's job it is to come and fix this. Now, I'm also thinking once this is fixed, the person who fixes it has to upload picture of the pothole that is fixed to maybe the same app, right? Right now, we're just mapping the user flow of how the app will be used. Okay. Imagine that's a very well-placed arrow. So they upload the picture of the pothole being fixed, and this goes to the citizen. Now, I'm also thinking about how will the government be encouraged to do this. So then maybe the citizen gives a rating on various parameters. How quickly it was built, how nicely it was done, whatever it is. And so the each locality has like a rating for how quickly the government thing. So essentially what I've done here is I've taken the idea, right? Now, initially I was like website or app is the idea. But as we end up building this, okay, give me a thumbs up if that flowchart looked good. And be honest. Was that a flowchart you will submit for your college assignment? As for all of you guys are just being very nice. Okay, that is a bad flowchart. But the idea is that we learned a lot by making the flowchart, right? I didn't stop to be like, let me think first, and then there are 33 people in the call. What will they think of me? The idea of prototyping draft one is to jump into it, just make it. So as we made it, as I was talking, more ideas came and I mapped it out. So that is how from this now I will have a direction to build the solution. I will take very quick one question if someone has come off mute, put it in chat. Any question on the ideating part and the solutioning part? We'll take 30 seconds to think and breathe. I mean, I need to breathe a little, but ask a question if you have. I'll take one question. And feel free to ask it in your preferred language. Don't worry about language. We have enough interpreters here. I'll take 30 more seconds to wait for a question and then I'll hand it back to Nirmala and Shabani. Either Fehmida is typing a very big passage or Salha is using AI to translate. We'll take 10 more seconds. If there are no questions, then I will assume that I'm a great facilitator. Whatever I said, everyone understood perfectly. You can always share questions later on through Femina and Arundhati. All right, great. Great. Okay, Femida is typing a big... Okay, Femida, you keep typing your question. I will take it whenever you are done typing it, okay? All right, I'll pass it over to Nirmala and Shabani. Thank you guys for engaging so quickly.
Great. Thank you so much, Praveen, for engaging and just taking all of us through the ideation and the prototype. I hope many of them have already started how to investigate, like planning their investigation process, and after that, how they can prototype their first solution. With that, we will move to our next slide, and you can take a note of the process that we follow and which is very helpful. It's proven, used by more than 1 lakh students to solve multiple problems, from tech to different problems. So you can follow this as well. Great. Nirmala, over to you.
Thank you, Shabani. Yes, thank you everyone being there like till like 90 minutes. So I can see like 34 on the call. So this is the last segment of this session. So we'll do a like quick 3 questions. Okay, so I don't take much time on this. So we'll take only like 2-3 minutes only if you are quick to answer this. So what are the 3 things you learned today? So can you put it on the chat or you can unmute on the like mute and you can share it here as well. So if it's not clear, if you learn anything, one new thing today, you can share that also. If it is 2, that also you can share. So no need to be 3, okay. So anything you learned today, you can share it on the chat. Yes, how to write a problem statement. That's good. Ashwini was sharing this. Ashwani, okay. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Okay. Yes. How to see a problem, come up with a solution. Very good, Abhijit. We'll wait for others. I hope others are typing. Don't worry about the language and all. Okay, so whatever you are typing, so just sign it here only. So we are the problem solver, so we will understand it. Okay. Meanwhile, like you can also write the what are the two things or one things you are excited about, or any idea you got today. That also okay. No need to like if it is the one thing also fine. Okay, so you don't need to answer all the three also. If you got anything, any idea or anything you are excited about after this session or anything you learned today. Yes, how to deeply analyze a problem. Good. So the investigation part, I think you are mentioning. Yes. Yes, the solution part, how many ways can we reach and solve a one problem? I hope you learned this today. And anything the exciting part, interested about going through the 5 ways. Very nice. Thing I learned from the entire session was asking 5 ways. Very good. The investigation part. So thanks for sharing, Abhijit. And again, people who are responding, like they are only responding. So I want new people to respond. I hope you people are writing. We'll wait for 30 seconds. Okay. I know like we are about the time. Any response? Getting a point of web or robotic from the audience was so good. Yes, that's also I also felt that only. It was so good actually. I learned that I only have think about the problems, but not the solutions. It's time to start thinking about solutions. That's good, Fatima. Thank you for sharing that. People are joining now also. Great display of growth mindset. Okay, Praveen shares. I thought that some shared. I felt redefining your problem statement, not a good doctor and bad doctor activity, quite informative and practical. Yes, this activity of the good doctor and bad doctor is a practical and informative as well to understand the investigation of like why we need to do investigation. So that example you more practical example. Yeah. Thank you, Norin, for sharing that. Anyone else wants to share? Okay, so I hope no. Okay, the way we closed our eyes and tried to find the problem from our own familiar circumstances. Yes, that's the discovery walk that we did in the beginning for the discovery of the problem. So the closed eyes activity. I hope that you are able to find out some discover the problems in your neighborhood. Like after this activity, else when you go and your neighborhood, so you can also think about the discovery of the problems. Thank you, Famida, for this. Yes. Okay. So I hope no more responses. Okay. So thank you everyone for participating and being there for like. Okay, one more. Not jump to solution, take a time and then find the solution. Yes, investigation. That's the main like goal of this session. Like when we find out any or discover any problem, so not like directly jump into the solution. Before that, we have to think and we have to do the investigation. So investigation will help to understand the problem better and we can find a good solution. This is the main objective of this session. So thank you for Sana for sharing that. Yes. So I hope no. So we'll do the final closure. Okay. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining and being here for till the 90 minutes of this call. So we're like 17 people we have in the beginning. I hope we'll meet you like in the other like whatever. If you have any other questions or if you have any doubts, so we can reach out to your Piyush Arundhati. So then she can also reach out to us if any more information or the resources you are needed. And also I hope you are going to get some connection with the Praveen as well. So going forward, and thank you for my side. And Praveen and Sharvani, you want to share anything you can share with us.
I mean, have some nice parota and beef for me.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, I think I enjoyed thoroughly. Yeah, I would love if we could see more human faces. Right. So because the whole day we talk to screen always. But yeah, I hope now onwards you will investigate more before jumping in the solution. That's the objective. But yeah, I think love to see many from Kerala, and yeah, looking forward.
All the best with your hackathon, guys. Cool. Think done. I guess we'll also be sharing resources and like all of that post session, so you can go through some of, I think, a bunch of questionnaires you're sharing. And yeah, we're available. You can just reach out to Femina. Femina, any closing words, or if Arundhati also is here?
No, Andre is not here. But once again, I want to thank Rebenefit again for taking session and everybody who just stayed back. It was a pretty long session, but then it was also a very fun session. For at least for me, it was a fun session. So thank you everybody.
Everyone, thank you.
Yes, Abhijit, so REAP benefit, like if you type the REAP benefit to the LinkedIn, you'll have in the website also we can share our work. So LinkedIn also you can just type REAP benefit, you will get. Okay.
Neeraja, Shrihari. We okay.
Farna, you are taking the record, right?
Yes, I will be uploading it to YouTube by end of the day.
So because you mainly the host, so that's like if you are the host, so you can take the recording things. That's fine. So if I leave the record with stuff, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.